It's another Manly Monday, and this Manly Monday, we're going to crack the surface of why online dating sucks so bad. This is going to be brief because I ran out of time. I'm recording this on Friday, which is also why I look like death warmed over. I'm super tired. So, but there's been a lot of discussion with guys that I've been having. That was a terrible sentence. That was like halfway to Yoda, but about online dating and a lot of theories about why it's so bad for men that I think I just like guys to have the actual facts about things so they can stay on the right path, because there's a lot of grifters and opportunists who want to sort of lure men into that red pill space, which I thought that the red pill space was truly helping certain guys just, in ways that, okay, misogyny aside, if I thought it was doing anything helpful, if I thought it was a safe landing, that would be one thing, but it's not. The red pill space uses men for money and, eyeballs, and ironically, it has a lot of the same problems as online dating, which is why it sucks so bad. So if you like this content, help support this channel, become a monthly patron, patreon.com/LeannaK, or buy a one-time Leanna Care session for someone who can use it but can't afford it, coffee.com/LeannaK. A lot of this stuff came up talking to Leanna Care's clients about this stuff, so I'm super grateful to them. And one guy I was talking to, well, I'm recording this on Friday, so earlier today, and I said, look, online dating is like, it's more like an advertising campaign followed by a pitch meeting if you get, a match and then a date, than traditional dating. And that's part of the problem with it. The other problem with it is gamified, which means there is a right way and a wrong way to do it. And unfortunately, the guys who get through the system, who know how to game it, tend to lean towards narcissistic sociopaths. And that is not me, saying, oh, I am such a great person because I say that. No, it's just true. In order to game the algorithms on those dating sites, you have to lie, intending to manipulate people. Now, I do know a few guys that manage not to do it, and they designed profiles, but they were prepared to wait. It took them a long time to match. And I don't know if these results are typical because they happen to be Asian and they met their girlfriends on Coffee Meets Bagel. But they did sort of go, no, I'm not going to pretend to be someone I'm not to get matches. I'm going to have fewer matches, but the ones that I do match with are actually like, it's working, right? I'm not pretending to be somebody different. And there's this thing that I hear a lot from guys, oh, online dating sucks for men because women are too picky. That's not, too picky is a judgment, but any woman who has spent more than a brief bit of time on online dating will tell you, yes, it's not picky, it's paranoid. Because the guys that get through are like narcissistic sociopaths, okay? Like, they catfish, because they know how to game the system, these guys are getting multiple matches, and that's why women have had the experience of talking to this guy who seemed really great until they ghosted, right? One of the things that's interesting that I've heard is that one of the really bad experiences for women on dating sites is men who lie about their age to appear older than they are. And so they find out that the guy is actually just 22, and it's like, creepy. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm just reporting. But the fact that these things are designed to get people putting in money. And the best way, well, the way that these sites are designed is they're designed to frustrate you into paying money. So you don't get matches. Oh, there are these matches that you could see if you just put in money. And the dating market has always been, I mean, it used to be ladies' nights at clubs. They knew that if women were there, men would go because men are the ones that tend to do the approaching. So they knew that if women were there, men would show up. So dating sites are not designed to match people with, you know, their forever love. They're designed to frustrate men into paying and some women into paying. But the problems women have with it aren't solved by paying, right? And to an extent, it's been known for a while that the guys who are really good at the gamified dating app environment are not, you know, nice guys is right now, right? There's kind men like Emmerich from Dragon Age the Veilguard. I know he's fictional, but guys like him. I'm just so glad that those guys get represented because I know guys like that in real life. And one of them, guys, pro tip, one of my friends who is a sincerely good person who doesn't get enough attention from women. He's got money, he's cultured, he goes to all the things women want to go, and he can't find a girlfriend. He has met multiple women who approach him just by reading A Court of Thorn and Roses in public. You don't even have to like the book. Because if you say all she's doing is wandering around the house, the woman will go, keep reading, it gets better. They claim it gets better book 2. For me, it didn't get better until book 3. But yeah, if you want women to approach you, just go somewhere where women go and read A Court of Thorn and Roses in public. It works. It has worked multiple times. We are doing science on this shit. If you are tired of dating apps, right? It's so funny. But yeah, the app. So women have these bad experiences because the narcissistic sociopaths get through the algorithm. And so then, because these women had a really bad experience with a narcissistic sociopath, every red flag that this guy lied about becomes, nope, not dealing with that guy for the woman. And so that pickiness that guys talk about is actually a reaction to being less picky and having terrible experiences. And I'm talking catfishing. I'm talking, you know, it's amazing how many, this used to be a thing with girls, that underage girls would sneak into a club and have a bad experience. But more and more I'm hearing about underage teen boys pretending to be older because, you know, talking to girls their own age are fraud, I guess. I don't know. But some of these guys are under 18 and they're pretending to be in their mid-20s. And a woman has that experience and they go, yeah, like, no. That is big time creep, right? Because you want to believe, and pictures can make them seem a lot. You can fake things. But, you know, in person, it's pretty clear, well, you look young. But, yeah, these are some of the things that are happening. And so, sorry, guys, a 17-year-old is sharking you in online dating. And it's just because they lie. And that's not good for the minor either, right? That is not good for anybody involved. Not good. This is why we have to protect young men as well. We have to stop sending these messages that your worth is based on your sexual activity, so guys don't rush into things and put themselves in bad situations. The same way with teenage girls. We need to start protecting teenage boys the way we protect teenage girls. I truly believe this. If you want a video on that, I can do that. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, it is the online dating site itself that is forcing men to lie to get matches and forcing women to be picky. But the point is, they don't start off that way. And the reason I'm saying this is because I've heard a lot of guys, these are decent guys, but they say women are just too picky. And the problem is you're getting a reinforcing spiral there. Any woman hears you talking that way with any self-esteem whatsoever, you are off her dating list. Instantly, you are not going to get another chance because it's two, right? I mean, even Jordan Peterson says, good, women are picky. Okay, look it up. He actually says that. It's good that women are picky. That is something he says. And that actually, oh my God, I'm going to agree with Jordan Peterson. That actually is the right attitude, right? It's okay because you know what, guys? You can be picky too. You can be picky. I hear a lot of guys talk about, oh, well, this one girl will look at me and they'll put up with a lot of bad behavior to have a girlfriend. Wrong attitude. The rule number one of dating is, and this drives guys crazy when they hear it from dating coaches, but it is true. Don't be connected to outcomes. Don't seem desperate. And when you're going, women are too picky, men put up with all this stuff because women are too picky, you seem desperate. But what if you are desperate? So are women on dating sites. The big secret that they don't want you to know, right? But what can you do? Well, like my friend who is reading A Court of Thorn and Roses in public, and he didn't do it to meet women, okay? He heard me talking about the book, and he says, maybe I should try it. I should sort of know what's going on. I'm like, let me lend you my copy, because if you hate it, I don't want to be responsible for you spending money, right? And so it's like, it's a fascination for him instead of I spent money on this. But it's novel. He's standing out, and it gives a woman a reason to say, like, that's not usual, right? And it overcomes the barrier of the woman going, well, this guy just wants one thing. If a dude is reading A Court of Thorn and Roses in public, he is not typical guy, right? And he might be gay, but that's okay. She's talking to you. She can find out you're not gay later. Though they're not, that's more of a lesbian book. It is very much a girl book. But that is an alternative to dating sites. A lot of people are going back to speed dating. A lot of people are joining groups and, things like that. And those have their issues too. But as long as people keep pouring money into online dating, the purpose of online dating sites is to make the company money, not match you with someone. There's no integrity there. There's no interest in having a positive experience, except for stuff like Match and eHarmony, which downside, they're kind of more Christian. Upside, they actually advertise that people meet partners that way. That is a big part of their advertising. But, stuff, anything with a swipe, anything that's mobile phone driven, it's swipe left, anything with a gimmick, it's designed to make you pay money. That is the primary purpose for that site. So the experts in this field say pick one and give it months to work. Don't be signing up for multiple sites and then live your life. Easier said than done, but don't focus on getting a girlfriend like it is an Xbox achievement, okay? That's the wrong attitude, because these things are designed to take your money. And I think it is a better investment to buy the paperback of A Court of Thorn and Roses and actually read it so you can have conversations with women while you're reading it, right? So that is my advice if you hate dating sites. We have accidentally found something that gets women to approach men. Not necessarily for romance, but for an initial conversation. right? Don't just instantly thirst on her if she talks about it. It's an opportunity to practice talking to women. And it's cheaper than a dating site subscription. Help support this channel. Become a monthly patron. Patreon.com/Leanna K. Or buy a one-time Leanna Care session for someone who can use it but can't afford it. Coffee.com/Leanna K, where a lot of this great content comes from. Really, really appreciate that. Helps me out as well as them. Thanks for watching Manly Mondays.